Welcome, Anime Lily fans. How you guys doing? Right here, Legend Divash here speaking. Hopefully, I actually sound good this time, and my voice sounds amazing. And there's no static here, but from what I heard from the team, it sounds amazing. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chill. We're gonna have a relaxing time. Not really any crazy topics. There is one topic that we'd like to discuss, but at the same time, you guys gonna give us a chat, the questions, and what you guys want to discuss, and what we've been watching, what we've been discussing. So let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy this evening, and let's have a great time. And James is not here, so he down the shadow realm as always. Ray threw him down the well because he was not reading JJK, he was not reading Super, he's not caught up. So shit like that happens. So let's enjoy ourselves and let's have a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Anime Lily Podcast. I'm your host, Sam the Manga Man, and here with me are my Bratakus. Introducing first, the most wholesome content creator, the director of anime, the waifu sniper, the certified king of games, Mr. Twitter verified, oh my brother, testify for Ray Apollo. And our last Brotaku brother, and he is the devilishly handsome tiefling in the Black Clover community. He has a great love for Trigon, My Hero, and One Piece. The Hurricane Typhoon, Legend Vash, the engaged, wholesome flapjacks and cheese lover, aka Cheese Nuts. The man who forgot Pokemon came from Japan, Miguel How are y'all doing?
I'm so glad that we won't let you live that Pokemon thing down. I'm so excited. I'm so glad.
You know that if I want, I have the power of the streaming side where I could literally turn off his volume on my side, but the audio side, audio listeners could just continue to listen to him because I know Abe would keep it on my side. I'd be like, you know what, Sam, shut up. Boom, just turn it off.
Because Abe's a real one. That's why.
Exactly. That's right. Abe is definitely the real one. And
it
that's why I suggested that I could record on my side, Abe. See, I could have gave you more audios and stuff too. Easier for you. Don't have to handle Vash and his bad staticky work and stuff like that.
Why you gonna throw that? Why you gonna throw that at me? You know how much I hate. You know how much I hate the staticky so much. Man, that just hurts. Hey, Scuba's here as well. So, Ashton is here. Fortune is here. Nice to see the chat here.
To my trap card, so he lost out. So next time, James, play another trap card. Fool. Next time you won't lose. It's all good. It's all good.
Until this day, I will say,
what a week.
I just want to say, until this day of you just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm happy. Hype Plan is gonna do that collab with Yu-Gi-Oh because I'm gonna buy that Toon World, that Toon World carpet. I'm buying it, and that Millennium Puzzle as well. I want that. I just hope
hoodies they got copped. Any shoes they got, slides. If they do some slides, cop. I'm doing it. I need it.
I know a lot of people. I'm happy. I think it was a Scuba, or I think Abe. I think somebody. Or I think Tell is a fan of 5Ds as well, like me, because they also commented on the 5Ds aspect. If they do 5Ds,
there's only like 4 of y'all, so I understand. Yeah,
5Ds is great. I love 5Ds.
This 5Ds is fine. It's just there's only 4 of y'all that like it.
There's way more. There's an army of us.
Okay, yeah, there's 5 of you. Jesus, fine.
Of course, there's 5 of us. 5Ds. We're all riding the motorcycle.
Damn.
We're ready to do
one D a piece. It's great.
We all have the will of D too.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm sure they're not gonna use 5D. If they do, it'll be very small.
Remember,
John Tate.
Old school. They all use old school.
John Tate is here. Say, Ray, I'm on chapter 32 of Vigilante, and they did Stain so dirty, and Beehive is crazy. Crawler, and Pop Step is adorable. P.S. Speaking about trap cards, here is my bottomless trap of hole full of money. Well, it's taking out to say hole of strippers, but that's a whole different topic.
I got a card for you, John. Where's that? I got the perfect card for you, BB.
Don't make me throw
I'm
my.
gonna find it. But I'm
Don't
glad
make-
that you're reading. I'm glad you're reading Vigilantes. So what I hate to tell you is that they showed you what Stain was actually like.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that. You thought that Stain was just this like, wild badass. No,
No.
he is a little messed up in the head. Is all I'm saying.
There was a time
yeah.
before Stain was Stain.
But here you go. I've got this card for you. It's the pot of riches.
Ooh, nice card right there. That's a perfect for John right there. That's a perfect card for him.
Nailed it. But man, yeah. I really like Vigilantes and Pop. And those two, they're cute. It takes our boy Ichi a little while to, I don't know. It took me a while to be like, yeah, okay, I like you. It took a minute, but after that, it was like, okay, no, this is lit. I like it.
Ashton, you said you sent a super chat. I'm looking through the settings. I don't even see it behind there. So if you did send one, we did not get it. I apologize about that.
Hey, Ashton, send it again.
Or if you want to just write it down, whichever is.
Listen, John, keep reading. You'll understand. It will tell you why. Like it will explain why that old man is so goddamn strong. Trust me.
That's a fact.
Keep going.
He knows how to use his quirk.
And Wordy Champion is here in the chat as well. Popping to say hi. Can't stay long. Was a busy day.
What up, BB?
I appreciate you being here. So that's what matters. I appreciate that. And shout out to Wordy Champ. He's also a content creator, and he also puts out my hero videos and other arc reviews of content.
Much love. Yeah. And I understand today was a busy day. Like, goddamn, today was busy. But no, I love Vigilante. Vigilante is great. I don't think it'll get an anime, but
I hope
it's fine as a manga.
I hope it gets a not spin-off anime, but hopefully like the main story takes a break and then they could just focus like a little spin-off, little 12 or little one core.
I think it's gonna end soon. I think Vigilantes is gonna end soon. It's gonna
no, that's fine. That's fine, no
So-
problem. But what I'm saying is that it would be nice to see it done as the My Hero anime season 6 takes a 2-year break or something like that. From season 5 to season 6 it takes a 2-year break, and then Vigilantes could do the cover.
I mean, they already have the 3rd movie coming out ready. You have the trailer, and they're gonna push it in Japan in the summer, right?
Oh no, let's in that meantime, let's get that All Might movie. That's what I want.
I mean, yeah,
that's what the people deserve.
Yeah, and also quick shout out to Hermzard, because Hermzard is actually doing a 24-hour stream as well on Twitch. So that's
Good luck,
he's a
guy. I hate those. Captain Celerity is Homelander proven wrong. John, you have no idea. Captain Celerity is nothing like Homelander. Literally nothing.
Nothing at all. Really.
Oh, keep like, good God, that's a terrible comparison. If anything, he's like Booster Gold.
You know what? Let's actually brought a good conversation. Let's talk about Spy Family. On the topic of what we've been reading, because John is on the topic of Vigilantes, Ashton brought Spy Family. I love how whenever I tweet out Mission Jessica Family, I always got a lot of traction for it, and I love that because it shows that there's a small fan base for it. But like, when you do like a certain series and tweet out like My Hero, One Piece for some content creator or some people, they always get that little nice little crowd. My crowd, from what I've noticed, is when I do Mission Jessica Family and other smaller series, and I love that. That's beautiful, and it shows that small fan base loves talking about that smaller series and loves other people to jump on there as well.
Sorry, I don't have that problem. People like whatever I tweet about.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're verified out here.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry that you're verified out here, my guy.
That was a joke. Goodness gracious.
Guys, chat.
But
we got famous person out here.
I mean,
a clown.
Not really. Celebrity.
No. I mean, you looking in the mirror? Oh, you looking at yourself in the camera? That's right. Not my bad.
That's you. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. I mean, you got the clown shoes. They fit, right?
Ooh.
Technically,
you talking about the Crocs?
Them Crocs, yeah, boy. Look at that
Superman.
clown shoe.
I got Superman. I got Baby Yoda here. I got Batman. I got Luigi even.
Why did you show people
Okay.
this?
Okay, guys. Ready? Set. god!
Why did you show people that? Why did you do that?
Because you know
I
why?
hope Steve got a screenshot.
Because
I
you know
hope
why?
Steve
I
got a
had to
screenshot.
flex on them. I had to flex on them.
You need to follow that one that says yeet. You need those.
Oh, you're not helping. You're not helping. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, but on the topic of still reading, other than making fun of me and everything, on the topic of the reading aspect,
That's the best part.
I caught up to Mission Nuclear Family, like 4 chapters behind, and then once I'm done, this for the next week and everything is to catch up on JJK, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to talk
I
about
don't
JJK.
need too much time to catch up onto JJK for sure, but I will definitely take my time just so I can enjoy it, have some thinking process,
Please catch up to JJK.
and I might just
James, I know you're listening.
and I might just talk
Catch
to
up.
Ray, just talk like, yo, did this just happen? Wait,
Uh-huh.
what?
So I mean, okay. Oh, good. Thank you for bringing it up, because last Sunday I tweeted out that I wasn't a huge fan of this past chapter of JJK, and a lot of people were like, "Oh God, why?" You know how people are defensive about JJK.
Yeah, even though it came
And-
up from a break and all that stuff like that.
And so one of my favorite characters in the entire series is Maki.
Mhm.
This chapter was very Maki disrespect heavy, and I did not like that. So that's why I didn't like it. Just to put it simply. So that was it. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, leave Maki alone. We've already done enough to her. Okay.
I mean, I don't know how bad did they do to her.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, everybody gets done dirty. After Shibuya, everybody gets done dirty. Like, everybody. Nobody comes out of that unscathed at all. So, yeah, keep on going.
Makes sense and
Bad time.
everything.
It's nothing good happens here.
I'm curious to know what this Sunday's gonna bring for Masho, because not getting to spoiler territory, but
I need to catch up on that.
because I'm
They
curious to
have some
know.
really nice art and panel from Masho. Like that
Oh, yeah.
that last chapter page was like, wow.
The last chapter,
Like,
but
dang.
thing is more, Sam, not about the art but story. I don't know if this chapter met what the antagonist meant in a metaphor way or in a literal way what he said. So
If it
I'm
was
curious to
if it was a literal way, I
That's
feel like
my-
that was a kind of a cheap move.
You think so?
If you mean if it was a literal way, that kind of a cheap move.
So the way
could've,
I
like,
see
they
it,
could have done a better.
Masho's kind of cheap.
They could have like meaning like they were lazy to not give him a better backstory of why the.
if that's the
reason why
case,
he's this
but
and
the
that.
way I see it is metaphor way. It's like Whitebeard. Cause you know how Whitebeard speak to everyone.
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it.
Yeah, like you're one of us, son.
Yeah, so
like,
that's the eyesight. So I'm curious to know, like, Shonen Jump has been doing so good with its series, like Sakamoto Days, Masho, Under Unlock, My Hero, Candy Flurry. It's very interesting 4 chapters. Haven't continued with the Elusive Samurai. I'm still on chapter 4. Ray was kind of right, it's a bit slow. I probably need to push myself through to catch up to it, but it's like I'd rather catch up to JJK only right
was it hard to like? Was Ray said that it was weird in the beginning? Was it because of that?
Which one?
It got too weird.
The-
Elusive Samurai.
Yes,
Elusive
correct. The Elusive
Samurai is
Samurai.
weird. So the priest character is a little strange. Like overly handsy with a little kid is always weird.
Whoa.
It's done. It's done. It's done in a comedy way, Sam. But like, so it's not like
See,
very
it's-
explicit.
It
It's
doesn't
done in a
make it
comedy. Way.
better.
Yeah, it doesn't make it better.
You know?
It does not make it better. But
It's still,
I don't
it's
know.
still weird.
I don't know if it
But,
stops though, because
like,
I'm on
After I
chapter
got
4.
past that, I was like, okay, it's not terrible, but that's still like a you get the side eye from me. You know?
Yeah, like it
So-
gives you dots and.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ashton, thank you for another $15, man. Thank you for your donation. Rest in peace, Kentaro Miura. Yes, thank you for Berserk. Enjoy heaven, brother.
Well, Ashton, since you brought it up, let's just get to it. Since Ashton brought it up right now.
I know.
Um,
It's not like I was trying to avoid it, but it makes me really sad. So, I mean, if it's all right with y'all, I don't want to talk about it too long because it really does make me sad. Like,
Yeah, of course, me too. Me too.
It really caught me off guard, and it's because it really hurt because it's so close to something we really care about. We're really passionate about anime and manga, and Mariah made one of the best stories out there. Period. That influenced, I would say, almost everything we know that's similarly styled, like currently. And it really sucks. Not only because it was like this was a person who was sick, but also because we'll never get to see the vision that they had finished.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad and it's unfortunate. And I hope it really does start that conversation of the work culture in Japan, especially for not just for mangaka, but in general.
Mm-hmm.
That these are people, you know what I'm saying, and they deserve to be able to take the time they need to rest, because that's how your body recovers when it's not well. So, I mean, I really hope that this is the end of the hiatus jokes. Like, they were never really funny. It was like, we made a few, but it's like, they're never really funny. But like that, we always clarified. It's like, we want them to take as long as they need. So, like, I need y'all to understand that this is a huge loss to the community in general, but I would say also just fiction, period. So absolutely rest in peace. And like it really sucks. It really does. But I mean, at least we got what we got. So
appreciate with what we have and be happy with it and enjoy the work, because we already know it's always gonna be these hateful fans of either like, we didn't get the finish, we want the finish, we want the exclusive end. And like, even though like the Arthur, like the mangaka is alive and it's possible for them to give you an ending, but then they never really give them a break or cut them some slack or like say anything positive, more of towards the negative that they get, like the hate mail, the death threats. Like, there are crazy fans, that sort of thing, where you do forget that they're also people. Like, they need to eat, live, and breathe. See the doctors once in a while. Need a break often, because mangakas and animators, this is not an easy job for them. It's not an easy job at all. They get paid barely anything, barely enough at all for their work. They're working long hours. They literally, it's like being in college 24/7 when you're doing like papers every single day so you can meet deadlines.
I hated college for that reason.
Those are the toughest situations to be in, and a lot of stress and pressure goes into anybody that have to put into this kind of work. And it's like, these are their career. They're doing this because they have passion and love for mangas, art, animation, the story, everything, but they're undervalued in Japan. And I don't.
If you want to say, I could go.
Like, it's really.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, go for it.
Like Ray mentioned, like, to not really stay on the topic too much in there, because it's a very sad thing. Because as people that don't know, he did not pass away yesterday. The news broke last night, but he actually passed away on May 6th, and that's respectable because the magazine and everything and the family and everything wanted to announce it a couple weeks later, and that's very respectable because people could have break the news earlier, and that's one thing I respect to Japan and the people out there that hold the news on this to their chest until they want to make it public. And a lot of people on the timeline, I love the content creators that gave the respect. A lot of people I saw on the timeline said that this series changed their life and everything, and that's beautiful. And Jukex, the guys, the team, and everything. I have told them months before, weeks before, that I want to read the series like a year ago before nerd, because I was curious about it. And it's like, when people say that if you want to jump into manga and anime, like, what is some type of big series you should at least read or try to read? People would say One Piece, Berserk, like the big ones that you should at least have knowledge about or at least read some chapters of. And Berserk is one of them. And that's one series I've always wanted to read, never had the time or like, good sites to read. I'd rather just buy the book, and like, now's the perfect time. I'm blessed to have a job where I could just spend $20 and not feel like, oh, I should be careful with my money. And that's something that I actually want to support the mangaka. And people should also understand, just because a mangaka passed, not use that as a reason to go and buy the volumes just because don't forget to support the mangaka, the artist, the creator while they're alive as well. Because a lot of people forget, like for example, Michael Jackson and other creators, other artists have passed, and
Uh,
their income and everything gets more. And people forget like you should do that while they're alive as well. That's more important.
like the thing is, do mangakas get royalties from manga sales increases?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that process works for
In
them.
Japan, it handles it different. I don't know as well. I just know that it's been
Like I feel
different
like
with
it's
licensing.
all contract signed for them. Like they only get this set amount, but the publishing company is all the one that's gets the profits and royalties from all of it. Because I know it's never like enough to be able to take your breaks and take your time and stuff, and all it's all huge time crunching work.
I'm
But
curious to see.
it's worse if they're not provided, if they're not being provided enough, like their salary wages, you know, because that's even worse.
For me, I'm curious to see how, like John even brought up that Abu Tabata from Black Clover was heavily inspired from Berserk, and he said in an interview, if I remember correctly, in 2018 or early 2019, he said in an interview that he wanted to make it sort of like Berserk, but in a Shonen Jump style. And I'm curious to see in the next coming weeks if he's gonna say something in an interview or say how he felt about his loss, about his passing from the creator of Berserk, because this was a big influence for Black Clover, for from Tabata to make Black Clover a heavy inspiration. The Black Swordsman style with the three sword style and everything like that. So
There's a
that's a
lot of
big inspiration.
references.
A lot of
Yes,
them.
a lot of
References.
references. And there's another references in this coming chapter that I saw a leak of, and people putting side by side panel of Berserk and of the leak I saw, which I told the guys behind the scenes. I don't know why, but out of all the series I get spoiled of, it's always Black Clover for the leaks. Like it's weird because I'm not in any of the fandom. Like I try to I am friends with content creators that are Black Clover, my hair and everything, but for some reason I always get spoiled about Black Clover. So like why and how?
It's
But
because you go looking. You
it's on
subconsciously
my
you go looking.
timeline.
That's why.
It just sits on my timeline. I'm like, why? But
So
it's
John,
just oh,
so
John.
sorry, you can finish. No, go for it. No, finish first.
My last thoughts about it overall. It's sad that the passing is, and for those that want to jump and go ahead and read, even though the series there's never an ending now, people need to figure like just read
I
what you
mean,
want and
I
read what
tell
it
people all
is.
the time, if you are comfortable reading what it is, I mean, some of the subject matter is heavy, but like
Yes.
I want people to read it if you can. And I also, this is something I said on Twitter earlier. Like, I know that we're showing love and we want to show like respect to, right, but it's like, don't post spoiler heavy stuff. You don't have to. I don't care that it came out a long time ago. There are people who are going to find new stuff. Like there are going to be people who come into this forever that have never heard of it. Just because they don't know about it, that's not their fault. So I mean, just be kind. Like you can pay respect without spoiling very important plot points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like for real. Like that's just a common courtesy, straight up. Especially in a time like this where people are going to be looking at this for the first time because of what happened. And that's okay. So,
yeah. John, thank you for another $10 donation, Ben. Thank you, the best. Do y'all feel Shonen Jump had a hand in the tone shift within the last arc of Attack on Titan with the review of the last few panels? Is Jump putting their foot in their mouth if this is true?
well, I don't know, John. I don't read Attack on Titan.
Same here.
I
So,
haven't finished. I haven't finished Attack on Titan, and it's okay. So the thing about that is, I remember, I think it was last year or a year before that, Jump showed like the last panel and the last page of Attack on Titan,
That's wild.
and like it was like Shonen Jump's promotion that Attack on Titan was in his last arc.
Shonen Jump,
ending
or
really
you mean
soon. It's on
Shonen
its
Magazine?
Shonen Magazine, thank you. They actually bless you. So
Bless you. You got
bless you. So they were interviewing the mangaka, and like he was showing his work ethics, how much he put into his work, and like at the end of the video, they showed the last page of Attack on Titan series of the panel. Yeah, literally, it was all planned out. He had it all planned out and ready, and he actually literally had that last panel drawn out and everything. And everybody was like throwing guesses. Everybody was hype. Everybody was having predictions and all that stuff like that. But all in all, it literally did what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to like bring in like the fandom to go crazy, to have them buy more sales, have it record sales, and have them more interested in Attack on Titan. Is to increase popularity, all the promotion, advertisement. Jump did what it was supposed to do. Like they knew what they were doing. Like if people were to see just a last panel out of context without any words, or maybe just one or two words, everybody will have all their theories. Everybody have all their guesses. Everybody are gonna be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for this to happen. Oh my god, this is gonna happen." It's literally to rile them up. But at the same time, by the time you give them that last chapter at the end of the series, no one was gonna be happy regardless, because everybody has their own thoughts, predictions, and their own theories that they wanted this ending. They wanted
Sam
this
said it
absolute ending for a series.
perfectly. And you said it right on the dot, that people always have their own headcanons, their own way that they want the series to end. And people need to remember, not fucking writing the series.
I like stories being... I love people telling me stories. It's like, I'm, if I were to write my own story, I would just go do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's just annoying. Like, whenever
like,
people get mad or Hori or Oda when, oh, you should have done this, or why didn't you go like this? I'm like, motherfucker, are you his editors? Are you his assistant? Nah, then shut the fuck up. Because Yana in Japan running the store with him and helping him in the art. Like, when I remember when people got mad when Hori didn't do what he did in the war arc or people's deaths and everything, I'm like, but now writing it, you could have your fans' critiques, you could have your disagreement or agreement for what he is, but do not tell him what to do better or not, because you're not the one that's creating the story. And for the past 2 months, people have been getting me annoyed. I literally had to block words or mute words for Attack on Titan because it was annoying me of how many people were getting mad at the last chapter.
Everything about Attack on Titan. I
It
don't
literally
see anything about it because I muted all of it.
I had to mute it like I think a week or 2 weeks ago because I was getting tired of it, that people going mad at the leaks or not mad at the leaks. People like the leaks, and then people like the last chapter, and then the most recent extra pages that came out for the last volume or whatever the hell.
I think he was bullied. He was definitely bullied.
No. I don't know what it is, Sam, but it's just that I just got tired of it because people like in the timeline were so 50-50 on it, and now people hate it, and now people, I'm like, people need to understand that ending a series is harder than starting a series, because
it's more like finish your thought.
Because what I was saying is that when you end a series, it's harder because when you start a series, you already know where you go from point A to point B. Like Hori have even said, he thought he was gonna do less than 30 volumes. He already about to pass that, and he isn't even close to finishing. When you write a series, you get more ideas, more places to create your characters, more story background, more side characters. To end a series, you gotta bring all those plot points into an end. That's why it's very hard for storytellers, screenwriters, to sometimes like end a story plot very well. So that's why it's very hard to find actual great movies, great arcs. Like, as much as I joke around about Hunter x Hunter, coming to an end, or actually coming to finish it, and we make jokes about lower back, but look what happened with Berserk and everything. Like, health matters. That's very important. Me myself, I've learned this very well in the past 2 years from Ray, James, and Sam telling me, because I did not take care of my health last year and 2 years ago because I was always creating and doing content.
I mean,
so
let's
overall,
be real. People, and that's because that's because hustle culture came about. And that you couldn't be successful unless you basically worked yourself to death. That's not true. It's never been true. People have done it, but that doesn't mean it's true for everybody. Like, you don't have to do that. You literally don't.
And even if the people that did do that and they were successful, you have no idea what they sacrificed in order to get there. And like it may be worth it for some, but for some people, they would sometimes actually would want to take it back.
Exactly.
These are horrible sacrifices that they've made. They've caused their own health.
They make those choices.
Conditions.
Yeah. But you don't have to. You don't have to do that. And you could be just as successful. You really could.
So continuing what John said, he says the situation is that the mangaka added more panels to the last chapter that didn't match the first half of the chapter, is what he meant.
Interesting.
But yeah, again, I think he was just bullied to make more of these panels or anything just to help promote more. I don't think, because nobody really liked the whole Reddit ending that people like found, and they hated it so much and so bad because it was like so much
Sam,
worse.
You hit the nail on the head earlier when you said the people are going to be unhappy regardless.
Exactly, but I feel like he didn't really wanted that part of the ending with it.
So remember that clip?
The mangaka was more sad that the.
I was just gonna add.
I was gonna say because the mangaka.
Remember that clip in RDC World where they had the guy signing more of a sequel to a series, even though he didn't want to. Like that clip where like people say like more money, more money. This is technically what happened. It's like a Attack on Titan type of Shippuden.
Oh, I mean that happened to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it happened to a lot. That happened to a lot of series.
It happens to a lot of series. It really does.
So it's very disappointing.
What I was gonna add is
what Sam is saying.
Yeah, I understand.
What I was also going to add is just that the mangaka of Attack on Titan, he was sad that the fans did not like this ending, and he was just trying to do his best to fix it for the fans.
Which sucks because, like, you as a fan should hope that the ending that he gives you is the ending that they wanted. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And because I mean, we like, yeah, you could not like it. That's fine. You know, because you didn't make it, you're just consuming it. You could choose to not consume it. So it's like, hey, if you don't like it, oh well, bro. But like to be mad at them for telling the story that they wanted to tell, it's a little odd to me, is all I'm saying. It's real entitled. You know what I'm saying? You're not making this. Like, relax. And seriously, just chill. So Zachariah, what's up? Welcome on in. Thanks for being here.
So to have people who like to have headcanons in their heads and complain about when it doesn't happen that sort of way, they are like entitled people.
Oh hell yeah!
They feel like they need to have this sort of ending because it's the only way that they want to feel like they are right. People love to feel like they are right in anything, in any kind
especially on the internet. And I don't get it. It's like, okay, so you guessed something that the author was going to do. It's cool, but it's like, what does it really matter? I mean, most folks know nothing. No matter, they're like, yeah, cool. You know, I guess the thing that I really care about was right. Okay, yeah, but like, and then to the point that you are angry at other people online is weird.
It's kind of like somebody asked me something about Dragon Ball Super, like, what's my theory for next chapter? I'm like some people ask me two questions. I'm like, there's not enough evidence for me to make a theory or assumption. I just want to see next chapter, and then if we get more information, then I could tell you something. But that doesn't give too much for me to actually say or what's going to happen.
So I wanna talk with Jay real quick. He said, usually I think about how sometimes I take too long to get motivated to draw something, but seeing this made me feel weird. He really don't overwork himself, which is fine. You are pacing yourself. You are working in the best comfortable position that you feel that you're in the best of your abilities, where you give your best content, your art, your everything, your story. Why 100%. Can't you be comfortable at where you feel that you're full motivated? Your whole thought process of how you can give your best work that you like.
The way I want to phrase this is everybody has certain energies at certain times. When you force an energy, it's not going to be as good, if you ask me, as if you waited for that energy to happen. Use the energy that you have in the places where you have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to force yourself to do something that you like. Yeah, you want to do it and you know that you're going to do it. It's not saying that you are being lazy. It's just that you don't have that specific energy at that point in time. And that's okay. You are a person. Like, we fluctuate in so many weird ways, like as people. And that's fine. People need 100%. To be more patient with each other. Like, straight up. You know, people aren't lazy. Just sometimes people just aren't in a good spot.
Yes. And that's 100%. Why writer's block happened.
And for me to add to what Ray was saying is 100% true. Like, for example, some people have asked, where's our anime reactions? One, people have wondering, and here I'll say again, like, one, Sam was in school, he just finished in school, and two, if people have not been listening to the anime podcast or to Shonen Ronin, I might be having static issues. me as a content creator, I don't like to record or do content that's making static or will make me more work to edit the content to give you guys good content. I'd rather give good content where me and Sam can actually put out where people could enjoy, and me myself enjoy editing and enjoy recording. So how can I
Mhm.
myself a creator record while my mic is staticky and while Sam is doing finals studying like that? I don't want to have my boy here trying to rush the edit or rush recording. I want the team to be in a good spot
We
where we
have our
come and
own
enjoy.
lives. Let us do what we like to do.
I mean, and I tell people all the time, and not to make this about myself, but like if I'm not feeling well, I'm not gonna do a show. Like I'm not gonna do a stream. I'm like, if I don't feel good, I'm not gonna be able to do my best work. And I want to give folks who consume my content my best work. And I feel like, and I can't speak for them, but I feel like a mangaka would feel the same way. I would want people to enjoy my work when it's at its best. When I can do my best. That's what I would do, not just doing it to do it, because then it's just another chapter. You know what I'm saying? So I wish more people would understand that it takes time and to allow folks grace when it comes to stuff like this, because they literally don't have to do it.
They don't. Like
it just they do it because not only does it pay them, but they know that other people enjoy it, and I feel like that's why they do it.
I saw a funny comment on Twitter and it got me mad, but I was laughing because I didn't comment because I saw the quote retweets. It was like 500 or 600, which is hilarious. Well deserved. The tweet was, "Do not." It says something between the lines of telling artists that draws, paint, and whatever that posts up, do not post ugly art if you're not good. And I was laughing and mad at that because I'm like, the reason people post their
How they
art
gonna
is
get better?
correct to show their improvement, show their improvement from the recent months, the recent years. There's some people that I know that shows what they did in 2016 or 2018 to show what they do now and show the different lighting technique, the different shadow technique. All those things matters, and as an artist and everything. And also the reason to post is so people could give their feedback, people could share it, people could like it, and the reason that they could get commission. And I love the quote retweets on that because people were flaming and giving them feedback on why they posted. And I'm like, people need to understand Twitter is great to give your opinions, but sometimes before you post it, know what the fuck you're saying.
Can I be honest? Just because somebody posted on Twitter and you can comment, you don't have to. You literally don't have to. You literally don't have to get your little fingers ready to type nothing. Period. And I feel like people are like, well, you posted it on Twitter, so obviously you wanted somebody to comment. Not necessarily. Some people just like to have a place to put stuff. Some people can't literally be in their own head. You know what I'm saying? And the internet, I will say, is, while not the best place to just put stuff from your head out there, is still a place. So people are, I don't know, some of y'all are wild. Like, you don't understand that other people are like people. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean it's not a person.
Like, actually, right here. Enjoy manga for what it is. People need to put high expectation on manga creators. I mean,
just I would even like change that to put high expectations on creators.
Yeah.
Period
on creators.
I mean, listen, we know the folks who are doing this just trying to make a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because we can tell the difference in their work immediately.
Of course.
We know that, folks. So we just don't have to support it if it's not good. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But I feel like
everybody has their own motivation.
Exactly. Everybody has their own motivation. And I ain't mad at nobody who's just trying to get paid by making something. If they are good enough to convince people to pay them for something that they make and it's not as good as other stuff, hey, more power to you. You ain't getting my money, but still. I don't know. I want people to understand that creation in itself is difficult because you're already your own biggest critic. And then if you have other folks out there who are trying to tell you like what's wrong with the stuff that you know that you're doing, but you already know, it's like, hold up. Like, I'm making this. And like, so you might think this is wrong, but this is the way I intended for it to be made. So who's right here? You know what I'm saying?
I'm more wondering if what's people's expectation? What if any creator had no ending? Like, he had no idea what ending to even write about or how to end this entire series. Like, would this make So like you literally can end this manga in any chapter, any time, in a whole entire curveball. And I'm pretty sure like nobody would expect it, but they wouldn't already not be happy about how it would turn out.
Listen, and this is just an example, a personal example. If My Hero Academia ended next year, I wouldn't be mad.
No.
The one thing
No
I
matter
can't
where
wait
it
to
was,
see
I
what
wouldn't be mad.
happens. One Piece. I know when it ends. Oh my god!
I'm also curious. I'm also curious.
That's
about
the
that.
one.
I'm not caught up, but I'm
that's
curious.
That's the one I'm curious about because like I'm gonna be cut up really anytime soon with One Piece. But once it happens, like they
You
say,
better hurry up. I'm
Yeah.
almost at chapter 100. I'm gonna be at 1,000 in no time.
you still got 800 to go. You still got 800 to go right there.
Oh, trust me. It won't take long. I'm in the mood to read it. So guess what?
Awesome.
It's gonna happen. You best be ready.
Right there, JGK is One Piece catching up. So don't worry, trust me. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
happy.
I'll keep you to that.
Awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy Oda takes his break because I think Oda is doing chapter then break then chapter then break, and I'm glad he's doing that. He's taking his time with the art, the panels, and whatever it is. But what I'm saying is that once the year 2024 or 2025 comes out and that One Piece says One Piece ending in 10 chapters, last chapter, and like every single week people are like, oh, this is whack. Oh my god, why is he doing this? I'm gonna be laughing so many times every time on Twitter.
I mean,
and hopefully
you know what's gonna happen, bro.
Definitely.
It always does. And so I feel like this is one of the things that's the snake eating its own tail constantly. So it is what it is. What else, Weekend? Welcome back. But I love the stuff that people make that I like. I'm thankful that I can enjoy stuff that people make.
Same.
And I enjoy it. Like I love that. Like, how could I ever be mad about anything that they're doing when they're giving me something? Like I like they are literally giving me something that I truly enjoy. And so it's like, why would I ever be mad or try and change what they're doing? So that just to me doesn't compute. So
another like so we know like consistency is actually a big key when it comes to like growing your channel or growing your work and all that stuff.
That's just because how algorithms work.
Mm-hmm.
Algorithm works.
But the thing is, like, there's just so much like stress and pressure by trying to be consistent, like either like every single day or every single week or every single month. It's very stressful because you come to the point where you're not going to enjoy the same work you're doing anymore because it's a whole rinse and repeat your entire life.
Well, I mean, because then you're just trying to I don't know how that saying goes.
You're pleasing the people, but like
pleasing the people, but you're also just steps away from the rolling boulder crushing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're not enjoying the content you're doing, and like when people write in the comment like, where is our Rumakun, where's our Dragon Quest, where's our Digimon? And I love when people say like, now that people when we tell them like, hey, it's coming out soon, people don't get mad at us. People understand like, hey, we got on live, so I'm glad they understand that, because at the same time we're content creators, but we're also humans that do this as a living, but we don't even get paid for it yet. So I love how people understand like, hey, we do this because we enjoy it. I love doing Irumakun. I love doing series with Sam. It's enjoyable. I make jokes. It sucks that I'm not in person because people that have seen videos of me in person, I love to torture Sam. So without actually doing virtual, it just sucks that I can't torture him.
You torture me, making me seeing your real life Crocs in real person.
Got him.
And you be wearing them when you come over, so don't be bullshitting.
He probably just does that to make you feel better.
He probably does.
Though, you have some hard, hard floors.
Let's
okay.
Be very honest. As much as I love making content for y'all, the folks of y'all that are watching, as much as I love that, I'm be honest, I love my real life more, and so I'm going to preserve that. Like I love it. I love that content creation is a part of it.
Yes.
But it's not the main part of my life. You know what I'm saying? And for some people, and I feel like that's the same for most creators. Like some people, they have made content creation their life. And hey, that's them, and I'm happy for them. But for me, I enjoy the other parts of my life just a teeny bit more than content creation. I love content creation, but like I like to live this part more. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing against y'all. And I'm just very happy for y'all that stick around and like still hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? That share it with your friends and tell folks about it, because I feel like we still put on a pretty damn good show when we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, that's why we became a whole conversation podcast, because we love to just talk. We like to just meet up, talk to you guys, talk to us all together. Like we just want to bring in these kind of conversations where it might be like hard to talk about, or it might be like something a little bit stressful, or something that's a whole what's happening around the world kind of talk. Like we will talk about it, and we will tell you our views about them, and we are going to be honest for real people. We're not going to be like the whole like shouting everything and say what we want to say.
Reyes only said since he has cute puppies. I mean, I do have a gorgeous wife and 2 cute puppies. I know, weird flex, but it's true.
He does have cute puppies for sure.
But no, and we have been reading Kaiju number 8. We read the movie today. So,
yes, we have.
Yes,
we will talk about that on Sunday.
I think that's the one series that we're all caught up on, which is hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean, My Hero too.
Yeah,
that's
My Hero.
true. And My Hero. Yeah.
But Ashton, if you want to see Kaiju number 8 coverage, we are reviewing it Sunday, like we said before. We're reviewing it every week, so definitely stay tuned for that. So I can't wait.
I feel like I already know the pattern. I feel like I already know the pattern already, because next chapter is the last chapter before the break.
Yeah.
And you know how they always leave us in a big cliffhanger.
It's gonna be
I was
a
like,
huge
I'm gonna hate the next. So I already knew I'm gonna hate the next chapter, because
Big
you're gonna do that to me, aren't
Which
you?
is good though. I love it. So somebody said it in chat earlier. I love the schedule of Kaiju number 8.
Yeah,
because it's not so long where it's like, oh, it's been like, a month, but it's like, oh no, it's a little break, and they get a break, which is great. And then there's other stuff that we could read, and then it's back before you know it.
You said it perfectly. Just because it's on break, you could read other stuff. Shonen Magazine, Shonen Jump, the magazine that it was on Berserk and everything. There's other magazines in Japan. And you know what? There's comic books too. There's comic books. There's a series called Invincible that was popular in Amazon that if you're going to check out, that finished in 2019.
I'm so glad that people just learned about this little indie comic called Invincible.
Right? It's like, I knew about it. I just never read it. But now that it came on Amazon, everyone and their moms is reading it. And every YouTuber that does manga did a coverage on Invincible even. Because I know the people that are...
It's because they enjoyed it, which is good.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
Like, they brought in new and then the memes that came with it.
Oh my God, the memes that came out of that. I'm like, y'all need to relax. Goodness gracious. But no, I'm excited. I'm glad. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like as consumers, we shouldn't be anywhere near as entitled as we are.
No.
John,
I feel like we are. No, go for it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna answer John's comment. Vash, we don't get paid for the material we do. Me, I feel betrayed. So John, funny question about that. Funny comment about that, Vash. John. So the funny enough thing, the animated podcast gets the most least views out of all our content. Shonen Ronin,
all of it, which is hilarious.
And Shonen Ronin is one of the most viewed shows that we get, but it's the least pay we get. But anime podcast is the most pay we get from our viewers, in the super chats and everything like that. So it's very hilarious.
What you're saying is this content here, least viewed, highest
paid by you guys.
Highest viewed, least amount of money is our Shonen Ronin podcast. So.
But the videos that me and Sam does is the most viewed but least ad revenue. So it's very interesting our content when me and Sam check out the analytics. It's very fascinating. Me and Sam just makes fun of it, but it's very fascinating, and that's what we appreciate, and that's why we still do the show of the anime podcast, because it hurts that it's the most entertaining content we do, but it's the least viewed. But we do this mostly because of you guys, the ones that actually step back, come here, new viewers, old viewers that come and check out and just be in the chat with us. Because we just like to kick it back, like Ray and Sam said. It's a conversational show that we just like to conversate with you guys and chat. Want to talk about serious content.
We get to talk with each other, and we can talk with y'all.
Yeah. Like it's like we get to spend a couple hours at night, so we just all come together and just talk, because we all have busy lives, but we at least try to be consistent, and we spend like one night out of the week just to be able to get together and talk what we're on too.
We talk about some
going
news,
on.
We shoot the shit. We have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I love that y'all come in and want to hang out with us. But Ashton was talking about the Promare and the new and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. Two fantastic things. You're gonna have a real good time.
I still need to watch those.
I still need to read that. I still need to read The Last Ronin.
Oh, so Rust. For I was gonna talk about Premiere because the side stories is not on HBO Max, and I don't want to open my DVD collection for it.
Oh no, I
Is it-
haven't watched it, but I have watched. I heard great things about the Last Ronin from TMNT because is
Yes,
focuses
I have.
on Ralph and Leo's story, and I really want to read that. Like Ralph and Leo, their relationship as both brothers is so interesting in the comics and the cartoons. It's always been so fascinating. Like I've really been in the mood to rewatch the 2004, the one that goes past and present and future. Is it that one, the
I
2004?
think I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
use
When did that happen?
what?
They, I don't know. I just randomly looked at HBO Max. New Mutants actually came out.
Yeah, New Mutants is on HBO Max
When the f- did that come out?
like about a couple weeks ago.
No,
I'm serious.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about this.
I mean,
I didn't see
because-
anybody talk about it.
I heard it didn't do so well though in the theaters.
I'm sorry, that was so random because I was looking at other stuff at HBO Max and New Mutants was there, and I was like, I didn't know that actually came out.
Oh, okay, so the
Wow.
one I want to watch is the 2003 version. The 2003 version, the one that goes past, present, future. It's the one. Yeah, the TMNT
that was
is.
a class. That was
Oh!
a class. I think that was a classic best TMNT series.
Oh hell yeah, this one the best one. Oh, it's free on Amazon Prime. Definitely gonna be probably
About 3 weeks ago, damn, I missed that entirely. I didn't see nobody talk about that stuff. It must have been real bad.
Yeah, it was. It's. I hear really.
Is it
But-
as bad as Phoenix? Because trust me,
I
Phoenix
heard-
is doo-doo.
I heard it's worse. I think James said it's worse. Because remember how New Mutants?
That's
How
not
can you
possible,
do
bro.
worse?
That's not possible because that movie was bad.
From what I remember, James
Ooh,
telling me that he
movie
said
was
it's worse.
Doo-doo cakes. Ooh.
Because yo, bro,
Somebody get James on the
that-
phone. Call James.
what would you just call him? Because I would just call him right
Yes,
now.
Call James.
I
Call
mean,
James. Get him
you
on
know,
the show.
we could call him here on Zoom, right? We can actually
I
call.
don't know where he at, but call dead ass. Call James because I'm like, was
I'm
it that
pretty.
bad?
I'm pretty sure we can call him on Zoom.
No, he got his phone number. Call him.
I'm gonna call James right now. I'm gonna see what's up right now.
Hey James, you're on the show.
Hold on. I just want to see if he answers because I think the wedding is tomorrow, so I think he's
Is
good.
he gonna send us the voicemail?
I think
He
this is the
gonna send us
voicemail.
the voicemail, bro. He gonna send us the voicemail.
Wow.
James, you raggedy!
You have reached James.
I thought we were bros.
Don't put his number on the. Don't put
Right,
his
yo,
number on-
I hung up.
Fine, James.
We see how it is. You having fun at that wedding? All right, I hear you.
No, don't find James series.
Oh no, no.
If he calls
Golly.
back, I would tell him and
Anywho.
everything. But that'd be funny. John is that Phoenix was
John,
bad
it's-
since
it's-
Nick
it's
Jonas' wife
cool.
can act. Damn. Wait,
That whole-
Nick Jonas'
look, man,
wife?
That whole movie was bad.
Yeah,
Nick
it's
Yeah,
Jonas'
Nick
wife?
Jonas married her. Yeah.
Yeah.
He married, what's her name? Oh man, what's her name? I don't know what her name is. Oh well.
Parinka
I feel like
Chopra?
everybody was bad in that one. Like I don't know. Watching that
Oh, that's
movie
his
felt like
wife?
everybody was tired
Oh,
of doing that movie. Like
But she's
Fassbender
pretty.
was over that movie. McElroy was over that movie. Everybody was over it at that point. And so I'm like, well, y'all
Let
didn't
it-
want to do this no way.
Let it be the last movie.
Mhm.
That's for
It's
X-Men.
a shame that it's the last one.
Well, I hope it's the
And
last one
somebody came
because-
into my mentions like, well, actually, it wasn't that bad. It was a really good. It was just a good look at mental health, and I'm like, I'm sorry, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. She did nothing to overcome her trauma. Period. Actually, it was basically, oh god, no, it was not good. It was not a good movie. It's a terrible movie.
I mean, you can fachet it. I mean, like we already convinced us enough that not to watch it anyway.
No, it's bad, bro.
I'm
It's
curious to know
actually,
what's worse,
way
though.
And I at this point in time, I thought that the special effects would get better, and they were
It's made
worse.
by Fox. It's made by Fox. How shocked are you? It's made by Fox.
They did that one cool Quicksilver scene, and so I was like, oh, okay, maybe it'll be all right. Nope.
So you
That
know,
one scene was better than this entire
Wrong.
movie.
so
That's it.
I
No, this
I
entire series. The entire series of the X-Men. Literally
from what I heard
does
for
that.
New Mutants is pretty interesting. Because New Mutants got so many reshoots that I heard it was bad. So that's why I heard from a lot of people, even James, that New Mutants was worse because
Oh, yeah,
the
you mentioned this.
continuity,
So-
the characters and cast look so different.
And I hate to bring it up the comments again, chat, but like I said myself, they should never make an X-Men movie again. After watching that, I was like, leave the X-Men alone. Okay?
It's our last movie anyway. Screw
Uh,
you guys. Like, okay, later. Don't you bring it?
I'm done. He's at a party.
So he said
Oh,
that he's
yeah.
at a party
He's
right
out-
now, so I
he's
say
out.
cancel.
Having a good time. Okay. Tell him. Was the Dark Phoenix? Wait.
Okay, I got it. I said we should talking Dark Phoenix. Want to join?
Worse than yeah, there you go. Thank you.
I put what's
Bye,
worse.
Swiggin. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming by. He goes, oh boy.
Boy. all right. Let me find a chair. Let me sit down real quick. Let me type this all out.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Now James has to tune in to watch us.
No, it's all good. But hey, so I saw you tweeting about it. Vash, did you actually
up?
watch Full Dive?
So I watched an episode. I couldn't finish it. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Like
Was you?
I'm gonna still watch. Like I'm gonna still
Did you
do.
even get to the part where he was in the game?
Yeah. I got to the part where he met the girl's father or brother or uncle. Not sure what. I just saw like literally like 5 minutes left and everything. Like I don't know. Like the guy was analyzing her tits and ass and body fragment. I'm like, oh, smells good and everything. And I think he ate. I think she tried to feed him something. Like I couldn't finish it. I don't know. I just
An apple?
yeah, an apple. That's what it was. An apple. And he said tasted so real and everything.
So you didn't even get to the twist.
I guess I didn't finish the
You
twist.
literally
then,
didn't get to the twist. Get to the twist.
I
Next thing you know,
will.
he's gonna read the twist in Wikipedia.
Just to pay back him, like I read the twist.
I mean, guess what? There are no twists in SAO that are like shocking. But this
That's
was
true.
like, this
That's
is
true.
shocking. Like you have to. The whole thing changes when this happens. It's wild. Watch it. God dang it.
Boy.
I try to watch it.
What anime have you watched recently? What have you watched recently then?
All right. Let me tell you right now. I actually did watch 86. The last 6 episodes of 86. I enjoyed it.
I don't like it.
I fuck with
I
the
don't
story.
like it.
I fuck with the story.
Them mechs is ugly.
Okay, the mechs are ugly.
I'm sorry. I am very shallow when it comes to the mechs, bro. Them mechs is ugly.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
the mechs I do agree.
It
They're ugly.
wasn't really good looking mechs though, because like it's like CG and weird
well, not
CG
even that
too.
they're CG. I was like, what the fuck is this design? Like, these are the best mechs y'all come up with? These
Are
are
they?
garbage.
Are they supposed to be good?
It
No wonder
reminds
they
me-
keep losing.
Yes.
It reminds me of some type of spider
Exactly.
shit. Like it's weird, some type of spider shit.
But
I
not
don't
even
know.
like a good one.
I
I
like
was
so.
how y'all, like, what was the reason? What was
So
the reason? They were like, hey, yeah, that's good.
Like, how?
So it's weird.
I mean, I guess if you're very, very, because
Oh,
because
no.
a traditional mech anime is either they found an old mech and he's
Right.
a legendary
Or
mech,
they made one.
and like this one is like technically the whole used up recycling parts
Right.
of the old ships and parts.
I just
So-
But that kind of makes sense
so-
of why it looks ugly though.
All right, so
Yeah,
right,
but
I
they still
get it.
don't
It's
change
ugly.
The fact that they ugly.
No, divs do not apply for this. I'm not taking two divs to any of the characters here. The
I
mechs
don't
are
like
ugly.
any of them from 86.
Nah, I'm good. I'm
No.
good.
The
good.
story is
good.
fascinating though. The story is fascinating. The flip of the story of not consider them human. 86, they're not there. They're not real. So like whenever the
And
government
they keep
like,
announcing, saying like, "Oh, there's 0 deaths." Like
Mhm,
those
mhm.
because
I'm
they don't
like,
count
yeah,
since-
raggedy bitch government. Like,
Right.
I
I mean,
really want
it's-
us to get a
it's-
shirt that
it's-
says
it's-
government church
It's super.
people,
It's
aliens.
super racist. That's all it is.
Very
Yeah,
racist.
it's
Super
just-
They said,
racist.
"Oh, it's
I
not
was
white
like,
people that got blue eyes,
Wait,
green hair."
What's
Aha!
even-
See, Eduardo says, "I'm also mad he didn't get to the twist."
oh boy,
Bum.
because
He
like
go get to the twist of full dive. God dang it!
I can't do
So,
it now.
to add
I'll
into
do it when
80
the podcast
was
ends.
that
Yeah, you could. How many minutes you got left?
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm kidding.
Let me see right now.
so
I'm not trying to go back to YouTube jail.
nope. Sorry guys, we want to still at least get some super chat and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like what I was gonna add is because not only were they super racist, they actually blamed them, which
Yes.
it made sense because it's their country and their people that made these kind of AI robots
Mhm,
and stuff
mhm.
like that. But at the
Oh,
same time, still super racist.
Speaking of the AI robots and a better anime that you should watch, by the way. Do you remember the one I was telling you about?
Mars.
Let me go. I have to go look up the name. No, not so. You should watch Mars.
Maybe if you had
but
any
there's
list,
a-
it
there's
would have been
another
better. Oh, I
have a
had
list.
them.
Oh,
Wow.
good.
Damn,
I have a
I
list
wow.
right here.
I already had about 10 minutes left. Look at that shit.
You son of a bitch!
Wow.
Watch the damn show. Anyway,
What the hell?
You
You should
need
look at
to
this long ass
watch-
title. Full dive, this
No, it's
ultimate
VV.
next gen full dive RPG
It's-
is even shittier than real life. Like that's a whole mouthful. I was about to run out of breath.
it is hilarious. But yeah, watch Vivi Fluoride Eye Song. If you,
Oh yeah, VV.
Oh,
it's a
Vivi.
much
so
that is a much better anime than 86.
so Blade
completely.
Funimation. If they fix their downloadable, then I will watch it. But the reason I catch up to my
Just
Crunchyroll
watch the
verse stuff
damn anime. Watch it.
is
Keep all I'm hearing chat like you is exclusives. There's excuses. Watch it. Watch it.
It's a long
When you
title
say-
since it's a light novel. Oh yeah, don't tell me about it. Cause I
Thank
remember
you, John.
I remember when Sam told me that I should watch The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime 2 years ago. I was like, what the fuck, Slime? The
I
Time I, Got
remember that
Reincarnated?
too.
Yo, back
And
then,
then you never regret it. You never regret
yeah.
it when
That's
you
true.
watch it, though.
When
I
I finally
never
sat
regret
down
it.
to watch it, no regrets.
never regret it. It's just that when I even told my brother about it, he's like, what the fuck, Slime? What the fuck you trying to put me on? Like some type of porn? Or like some type of hentai shit? I'm like,
Probably.
Okay,
No.
whoa.
I mean, he knew you, so that probably that's why he was cautious.
most likely.
So-
But it's just that when I first met Sam and was doing content and like watching stuff together, I was into regular series. Like when you hear like a one-liner, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, like regular 1 or 3 words anime, I'm like, I watch. But when I hear like 8 words, 6
Hey,
words in
I'm
the
pretty
title,
sure
I'm like,
it
what
was-
the fuck?
I
I'm
think
like,
it was
damn.
either me or Ray that got you into Don Machi. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I remember
That was a long.
I
That is
think,
a long
I think
time
that
too.
was me back when it was good, and then season 2 came out, and I hated everything.
But that was an anime that had a long ass title too.
It did. God, I was so mad. I'm still mad about that.
Did you watch season 3?
But yes, Berserk Forever, Jr. of Don Machi.
Yeah.
I have not finished season.
Hell no.
Oh,
That
seriously not.
second season made me so mad. Nope.
I know, Sour. Trust me, fans told us that season 2 could have been a lot better, but they just condensed and cut out a lot of the story.
You think?
I know, right? Shocker.
Shocking. Surprised. Jeez Louise.
I guess
Ray, you still haven't picked up Hunter x Hunter. Shame. It's true. You haven't picked. You still
Oh,
haven't picked up Hunter x
another
Hunter.
anime I could talk about that I've been watching. Doro.
Took you long enough.
4 episodes.
Yeah, I'm glad you watched it. What you think?
Weird as hell, very confusing. Trying to understand the story. Very cool magic users.
Don't try and
and
understand
everything.
the story. Just watch it.
Yeah, the more you try to think about it, the more confusing it will be. So my
It's more
suggestion
like-
is just sit down and watch it, because you're still gonna enjoy it like till the end for Doro.
It's more like I'm trying to see and like, okay, cool, where it's going, and then I would see characters losing a head and then cutting off a finger or cutting off blood, and then magic comes out. I'm like, what? I'm so confused. But I'm enjoyable. I'm up to episode 4, was it? So technically, like I'm trying to capture to some spring anime and everything since I took a break on anime watching since since we were recording. I was reading a lot more because I just wanted to read a lot of series I was behind on. So I'm catching up to a lot of the animes I was intrigued on, and it's very
Mhm.
nice that I'm catching
I
up to a lot
mean,
of animes.
well, that's good. I mean, like I said, I found way more series this season that I'm enjoying than last, personally. So, I mean, I've been still keeping up with Revengers. Token Revengers has still just been episode after episode. I've really been feeling that.
Like again, guys, we're trying. Technically,
Yeah.
do we even have our first? Do we have episode 1 now?
What?
No, we
I know.
didn't.
Like, okay. All right, I was wondering about that too. All right, so
Oh,
that was
one
actually one of
that-
the animes that we wanted to do. But we can't be consistent as we'd like to but
Yeah.
we are more free now.
yes,
We'll try
definitely.
and see if we could do more.
But what I was gonna
But
bring
that
up
is one of the
one
animes I do want to watch.
one anime I'm finally gonna be able to finish is Carol on Tuesday, and I'm finishing it with my fiance this week. We watched 3 episodes last night, and we're gonna be
I was
watching the
gonna,
last 3.
I was gonna ask why didn't you guys start Violet Evergarden?
Because we're gonna finish Karen Tuesday, and then we're gonna do Violet Evergarden because I want to finish Karen Tuesday since we started this year, so I want to finish that.
I need
and
to ask my wife what anime she wants to keep watching. I actually don't know. We didn't
because
finish Doctor Stone.
I
Oh,
need
okay.
to finish Dr. Stone.
Same. Like, we didn't finish Doctor Stone because I was watching that with her.
I'm,
She got
I'm,
hella busy.
I'm about to do what Ray did to Vash for just not
Oh.
waiting for him for Attack on Titan. Maybe I shouldn't wait
Just-
for him
just
for Dr.
watch
Stone.
Dr.
Let's go.
Stone.
You know,
Sam,
I've been like,
Sam, if
you
you,
know
do that,
what?
you will hurt me
If
a
I
lot.
watch-
Just saying, you will hurt me a lot.
Uh,
But
I mean,
Karen
you're-
Tuesday,
You're
but Karen
making
Tuesday we
suffer
finished.
from not
We have-
watching it.
We're about to finish, and then we're gonna do continuous One Piece, and then jump to Violet Garden. And one show that we started to watch last night, it's a show on Netflix, Ray, with Jamie Foxx. It's called Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. It's pretty interesting, funny. It breaks fourth wall a couple times, which I feel like is not needed, but it has funny jokes. The guy from George Lopez, Enrique, the guy is the best friend of George Lopez, is in that show as well. So it's pretty cool show.
I think
It's
I know.
called Dad Stop Embarrassing Me.
Yeah, I know the show. I heard of it, but I don't know. Usually Netflix, these kind of comedy shows about family are not like
oh,
haha.
wife
kind
doesn't
of
remember
thing.
the other anime I've been watching, so it wasn't that good. I was like, "What? You remember the other show?" She goes, "Nope."
What other show?
I don't know.
Have you watched My Hero with her?
It's been a while, but she loves that one too. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna have to
Me-
show her some of the new season.
Me and the
Actually, I
fiance
might do that tonight
did.
when we're done.
Me and the fiance did 5 episodes, and we didn't continue. So I really want to get back into that.
Yeah,
I really want to get back into
I'll
that.
just explain to her everything up to where we are now, so we can watch the current season.
Damn, do not do a whole Wikipedia with her. Actually, let her watch it.
I can. No, bro, we ain't got that kind of time.
Season 2 is what hooked me.
I mean, she already was hooked on My Hero. We just ain't had time for her to watch it with me.
Mm.
Like, she'll catch it when I'm watching it, but like, it's not like we just sit down and watch My Hero together. You know what I'm saying?
Never
Ashton
seen
says,
Live
I hope we get
Color.
another season. I think Ancient Magnus Bride would have been also good for you and Lay to watch too.
Ooh,
I actually don't know
watch the
what My
dub.
Hero character she likes.
I might
Hey,
actually watch
sweetheart.
the dub for that.
My darling, who's your favorite My Hero character?
Darling.
Huh? Who? Describe them. What they look like? She ain't got one yet. So no, John, she don't have a favorite character yet.
Yeah, because she could have said, the guy with the green hair or the guy with the red hair.
I mean, she could have said any hair color. I'd be like, yeah, that one.
I was like, oh, Deku. Oh, they got red hair, so that's probably Shoto. I do agree. I do agree with Ashton though. We would love to have an Agent Magnus Bride because I would love to rewatch it because I've only seen Core 1 and like 2 episodes of Core 2. So I definitely would love to rewatch that with my
I need to
fiance, and
finish that too. Yeah,
she would love the score. She would the score and music
I
of
started
Agent
that and
Magnus
never
Bride.
finished it. Yeah.
I just never finished. I don't know why I
Hmm.
never finished it, but I definitely need to. Oh, the
I
score of
mean,
that anime
I'm
is
behind
amazing.
on the manga for that, but I know
Oh,
second
you are?
season's supposed to come in. I'm very
Wait, there's a
behind on a
second
lot of
season?
mangas. I don't know if it's been fully announced, but they have enough content to go for a second season right now.
Ancient Magnus.
John said like J Lo was a hip hop dancer on the show. Oh, for Living Color?
Oh, and John, you old as hell. You
Wait,
older than
so-
James. That's wild.
Sam, there's no second
He had to
season.
defend himself so I can say that.
There's only 2 OVAs.
Yeah, they made OVAs for the Ancient Magnus Bride, but it's very popular still.
Oh, definitely. I would love to.
I need to finish ReZero. We might need to start watching ReZero.
Oh, you don't watch it with me? Please do,
we'll see.
because I would love to watch that. I hear so many fucking great things. People say it's the best Isekai ever. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I kind of actually want
Sam
to.
thinking to yourself, nah, bro, I'm finna watch this by myself.
And and folks, this is how Vash tried to convince you to watch an anime with him, even though he doesn't have the time and maybe
Then 6 months later, why haven't we finished this?
It's like, and then another 6 months later, did we ever watch this? I don't remember watching this.
Yep.
One anime that I cannot
Every
continue.
time.
I don't know. I probably might need to force myself into the combatants with a dispatch.
Oh, Combatants won't be dispatched. You don't like that one?
I like it.
I don't know.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Who are you?
I mean,
What's happening?
that's
Where's
just all-
Vash?
it-
You
it's all-
changed, bro.
Oh man, I didn't know quarantine did make you like
Did
this.
you that bad? Wow.
I mean, I like the whole satire and comedy kind
Same.
of thing.
Same.
Like, who likes the whole adventure comedy stuff? Like, nah, let's be a supervillain and being into this world. Let's get some guns in this real world. Yeah, let's take advantage of them.
Let's give this tiny child a shotgun. Yes. Hilarious.
Let's take pictures of this very lewd demon woman because apparently she's dressed like that or anyway.
Yep.
I'm
No,
waiting
I
on
think
the
it's
Devil
hilarious.
Part Timer
Yeah,
season
and
2.
more
I
of it.
still haven't even watched the first season.
It's still on Netflix, I think.
Wait, it's on Netflix? I did not even know
oh.
it was on Netflix or existed on Netflix. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's
Uh-oh.
it's very old.
JR trying to start the chaos in the chat. You chose
It said
violence.
ReZero's butt
ReZero is
cheeks.
Butt cheeks. Whoop.
Like, but are you talking
Oop.
about butt cheeks good or butt cheeks bad?
Usually when people say butt cheeks, it's bad.
Bad.
I know. I was trying to be hopeful. I don't know. Probably where he's from, you know, it probably has probably a good meaning, you know.
Oh my lord, John!
Hey yo, what the?
No, John!
Oh.
Whoa,
Oh.
John!
Oh. Hello, John.
Happy
How you doing?
birthday, bro! Happy birthday!
That's chap card. He said,
Thank you.
speaking about being old
Thank
and
you for your-
defending myself, I'll defend myself with money, laughing out loud. My birthday is the first day of Gemini and it's midnight. But I want to be
Oh.
generous, Ray. How far are you on overgear? Happy birthday, John. And Ray, I think that's your cue to do his moment of singing.
Oh, it's right. It's your birthday. John? Do you want your birthday song? I have to ask him first. I'm not just gonna sing it if you don't want it.
Yeah,
You
right.
want
That
your
is very
bir-
true.
is
That
it
is very
your-
true.
wait,
Yes,
is it your
permission.
birthday now?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why he said
yes.
like I got a surprise for us in the midnight. And like, yeah, it's his birthday.
Well, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Happy birthday. But yeah, no, hell, damn. Okay, he said it's my birthday. Here you go. All right.
Yo, John,
All
since
right.
it's your birthday,
All right.
and you donating and everything, you're a big fan.
By the way,
I will-
overgeared. I think I'm chapter 10 or like episode 10.
So I will ask you, what is something that you want me to do? Read, watch. I will do something that you want me to do, watch
Don't
and
lie
read,
to
and
this
I will
man
do
on
it.
his
No,
birthday.
Ray,
Right?
Don't lie. To
I
him
will
on his
do it.
birthday.
I will do the reading or the watching. A series that you want me to read
All right,
or watch,
I can't watch you lie to him, bro.
and I will
John.
and I
can do
will
two.
read it. I will do one reading
I
while
do
watching.
too.
I will live. So, John, happy birthday, and
John,
if you want to hear from Ray.
John, I can promise you, in fact, that I can at least come through with
I will
like
too.
manga and anime or anything should come to.
Hey, Chad, how long have we been asking about Hunter x Hunter? It's been like a year.
More than a year.
Been like a
More.
Read
It's
Kill the
been
Hero
more.
manhwa.
We're back
just,
to summer again.
just for perspective, Chad.
Okay, John,
We started
question.
this Hunter x Hunter conversation before quarantine the first time hit.
Before quarantine, actually, technically. Technically
John,
before
quick question.
quarantine.
Is Kill the Hero on Webtoon? Because I would love it if it's in the official side so I could download
Yeah.
chapters, read the chapters.
Ma-
Oh, it is?
manhwa.
No, but is
Manhwa.
it on the Webtoon app? Is what I'm asking. Let me see. Kill the
Kill the hero.
is not on the Webtoon side. So I assume it's on the Scanlation. I assume so for that reason. Oh, and Ashton Hyder just put in an $80 donation saying for the PC. And thank you very much, guys. Very much. You guys are on your bag tonight. We appreciate that very much because you guys have to understand. We appreciate that from the bottom of our heart. Arigato. Arigato.
Damn,
Very much.
thank you. Like for real though, we really appreciate y'all. What in the world is happening?
You guys are the best fans. Like
For real.
best
Like,
fans ever.
thank you so much. What the heck?
You guys really do support us for this reason, and like the reason we have audio editors, like me and Sam, we're hoping to start paying as well our social media manager as well, and these type of donations really do help us pay our audio editors, pay our social media manager, and also in the future our video editors as well. Like this is very much, and also very much to buy Sam's PC in the future as well. This will support very much. So thank you, arigato, very much.
All right,
Reaper
so-
Scan has the legal license. Is where Ray's reading Overgear. Okay,
Mhm.
let me go search that up then.
Okay, so how about this, John? I'll do them. I'll read both of them for you.
He'll do it.
I will do it. I mean, I'm gonna. So this week it's all about MCU movies for Phase 2, and I'm almost done with that already. And for Castlevania, I am technically in the middle of season 3 for my rewatch already. So I'm doing a huge binge literally right after school was over, and like I'm just trying to catch up with a lot of stuff right now. So John said, so I'm paying Steve. Nice. Okay. And you're welcome, Steve. So yeah, John, I promise I will read both Overgear and Kill the Hero for you. And then most likely will be before we even go on to the next stream next week. I
Yeah,
can do
sure.
it.
Probably.
Where can Ray, can you send me the link of where?
Yeah, I know.
Reaper Scan is?
Yeah, I was grabbing it for you now.
Kill the
Thank you very
Hero
much.
is 56 chapters, and Overgear 7. Yeah, I got them. I could if I could do Chainsaw Man in 2 days, I could do them. I could read them both series back to back. I don't need to sleep. I mean,
I don't need
just-
to sleep. Shut up, Sam. You
Even
need
though
to sleep.
we just talk about this in the beginning of the stream, I'm talking about not overworking yourself, and Sam's gonna say this in the same stream. Come on, Sam.
let's call it the side effect of being in college. You know, I'm still trying to break that habit. You know,
Good
I don't miss
gracious.
college, Al. I don't miss college.
it's a bad habit.
I will never, ever, ever go back to college.
Same here.
I'll start a Twitter thread as I'm reading and stuff.
I will not start a Twitter thread because if I do, I'll have to start a Twitter thread for all of the ones I'm reading, and that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. And I would write a lot of stuff on my Twitter threads too.
Same. And I'm like, y'all don't want all that, so I'm not gonna do it.
I personally love how they take the RPG genre and use side characters to make the MC unique.
That's what it's about, bro.
That's
Literally One Punch Man.
true.
I hit like Saitama hasn't been in like the last 6 chapters, and I have not cared.
Oh, really?
Like the other you want to focus on the other heroes,
Yeah,
man.
like I literally have not cared, and I
'Cause-
haven't like he hasn't been. And I'm
But
like,
I feel
yeah,
like
oh
it's
well.
soon though. I feel like it's soon because
Oh, it has to be.
the top heroes are like, all right, you are really in your last line, your last string of life right there.
I don't
on
know.
the
They
thread.
just got their second win. So, because I feel like the villains just got their first L in a long time.
Yeah, because
technically.
they matched up with the wrong people. Like
They
so
really
kept-
did.
they
They,
keep-
that's
they
what
keep
it was.
being-
They were
they
all
keep-
so bad matchups.
they
They were
keep-
terrible matchups.
they keep matching with their advantages,
Mhm.
but then when it comes to the point where the other heroes come in, they're screwed.
I mean, but if you notice, the favorite characters keep doing well.
Yeah.
So like Silver Fang, Demon Cyborg,
And
all
Gino
those folks.
and Geno's is not destroyed and he's not dead.
Thank
like,
goodness.
That comedy trope is over, I believe. I hope.
I hope so.
I mean,
So
I don't know. Did you see that last page? It was nasty.
oh yeah. I was like, ew, what is this?
He's hella ugly now.
It's like a combination of both of them, and it's nasty.
It's the worst thing. So gross. What do you say, Vash?
I was gonna say, my goal after I do JJK One Piece is to finally start the monthly series. Like, One Punch Man, Zero from the End, like those type of monthly series that I haven't touched yet.
I feel it's much more easier with manhwas and webtoons because
By the way,
it's
Sam,
longer.
I think Overgeared is only like 72 chapters right now.
76.
76?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have my sources.
Oh, your source has a better, more. It's got 4 more than mine. Oh yeah, Tank Top got fucking destroyed, Chris. I was like, no, the Tank Top.
Wait, how is he still alive? Tank Top magic.
See, that is the one thing that I love. That it's just ridiculous that nobody understands it.
There's only
But it's
56
hilarious.
chapters of Kill the Hero.
Yeah, 56. And like it just so happens, I guess his whole people is true. Like, yeah, tell the people in the hospital there's still hope.
And everybody's like, yeah, Tank Top. I'm like, okay, they really like this.
And Moomin Rider was the only one that picked it up.
Right? He was like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Moomin Rider, my boy, still there.
Greatest hero.
Greatest hero.
Who?
You know who we talking about. Don't give me this.
Right.
Don't give me that.
Tank Top Tiger got absolutely destroyed. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, it's tragically sad, but was he able to recover? Was he healing from his body because of his tank top or something like that?
Yes. Literally, yes.
It was just so random.
It's ridiculous. It makes no sense, but I love it.
Ashton asks, Anime Lady, what is your favorite nickname for a video game character? Ray, go first, since you're the video game guy.
Favorite nickname? What?
I guess they're asking, like, when they ask you to probably rename your character, like, what's your favorite, like, nickname, like, to change your name to?
Oh, like when I name myself in a game?
Yeah.
Our usernames?
Oh, I just use Apollo. Yeah, I just use Apollo and everything. Or if I'm rolling a female character, currently her name is Tav and everything. So
Ooh.
Is that Baldur's Gate?
So Baldur's Gate and Mass Effect currently. Yeah.
Okay.
Also Unordinary. Yes, I love Unordinary.
I heard good things about Unordinary.
I've heard
I
of
have not touched
Ordinary.
Way better
touch
than I
it.
thought it was going to be.
Username, nickname? I don't.
I used
know.
to,
It's
I
wow.
don't know.
It's
I
been a
used to
while.
name
It's
it-
literally, it depends on my mood. It's literally like, all right, what's a
All right, so
Good name
when it
for
comes to Pokemon, I'd be very creative. Like, if you ask me Pokemon stuff, then I'd be very creative. Like, but when you ask me like normal games that ask you to change your own name or like nickname, people that know me or Sam knows me, and Ray and James, like, I don't use this name no more, or like this nickname as I use Vash now. But back then, as childhood name, it was Rabbit. So that used to be a name that I would use on my characters. But now I just use on video games now. Like, I use Vash or I use Legend, but I don't. But like Rabbit, I don't use anymore. That used to be my childhood name, like my childhood nickname. But name that I would use, I don't know. Yeah.
It really
I don't really-
depends on like if it's like Baldur's Gate and like if I were to like use like a dwarf or axe user or whatnot, I'd probably use something within like Vinland Saga's name or something like that. If I was using an elf, really depends. I think the last elf that I made was a wood elf and I named him Silva. I'm probably thinking within someone's name within Shaman King or something like that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, like something like that.
I can't wait for that to start. I
Right.
want
Jump
it.
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but like we're not licensed for it yet.
Oh,
I wonder
Not in
when
the
it's
US.
dropping.
Oh man, sucks that I have a VPN.
Too bad you do.
When is it dropping for Shaman
So
King?
so sad.
Yeah, because Shaman
favorite
King
nickname
and
was
Eden Zero will be dropping by the end of the year, so who knows when? Because they're both will
Into
be, I
the
think,
year
like
that my ass. God,
That is far away from now.
that's too far
Actually,
away.
I also heard that Ragnarok is coming out
Records
next
of
month.
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
it's coming next
out
month.
next month.
But I think worldwide on Netflix, right?
But it looks weird. It's reminding me of the Kenshin Ashura animation kind of style.
So I searched
Oh,
up
well, you
Shaman
said the
King.
name Kenshin. Go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead, Vash.
I was gonna say that Shaman King is listed to 52 episodes. So I'm curious to know that if they're gonna drop Netflix wise, like a core, like for example, by the summer, if they're gonna drop 12 episodes and then in the fall another 12 episodes. I wonder if that's what they're gonna do, or if they're gonna wait until all 52 episodes then drop it later. Cause you know how Netflix does like part 1, part 2, part 3, stuff like that for some animes. So I wonder if that's what they're gonna do for like core 1, core 2, if they're gonna do like that, or wait until all 52 episodes. So hopefully, because 52 episodes and they're starting spring, that's literally next year spring.
You know what? Asakura is actually a pretty good username too.
Wow.
Oh man.
I mean, so is Ashura, but still.
The most funniest thing is when you see in Call of Duty and you see some type of Asian name, like the whole characters, and you be like,
there's
Oh,
servers.
Cassandra's like my favorite Assassin's character, by the way, John. So good, so good. And I have not watched the Snake Eyes trailer yet. I was waiting for these guys to tell me if it was good or not.
I have not either.
I saw clips. I saw clips of it.
I usually wait hear from these guys if it's good or not.
I saw the Resident Evil trailer and I'm like, ugh.
There's a Resident Evil trailer?
Netflix series.
Oh.
Yeah, that one, yeah. I'm
still playing the game, which is very good, by the way. By the way, Vash, you would like it. You would like this Resident Evil game.
So I would like
you would love the tall Tommy Mommy.
No, more
it's just a good game.
No, because Ray knows I grew up with Resident Evil. I just didn't play the most recent ones, but I grew up with Resident Evil. So like,
I think it's okay for you to just jump into this one.
Really, you think so?
It does a recap. It does a recap of the Resident Evil 7 at the start of the game. So just, it's like reading the Wikipedia article. So just play the game. Yeah.
Oh, it is a recap. So technically, it's a sequel to 7.
It's a sequel to 7. Yes, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same main character from 7.
It is the same main character.
Yeah, it's Ethan Winters. It's the same character. Yeah.
But how?
Yeah, bro.
So he's hella dumb.
He's really dumb.
He hella dumb.
So I play the ones I grew up with my brother. I play all of them until Resident Evil: The Dark. What the fuck? What the fuck is that name? The Dark Side. The Dark Side Chronicles.
Bayek is lit. I don't know what that one is. But and I also haven't played Valhalla. I take it back. I started Valhalla, but then I heard the game was like 100 hours long, and I was like, I ain't got time for 100 hours.
I thought it was much shorter than that.
I heard Valhalla is long as hell. And I want to play Watch Dogs before I play Valhalla because I know I can at least finish that.
I'm just happily. For those that actually watched the podcast last week, I'm happy I finally finished Ratchet and Clank. Much shorter game than maybe because I play like 5 days, 5 nights for 3 hours or 4 hours, so maybe that's why I beat it so fast because I actually stay much longer than I should have.
Man, I think in the last week I've played video games for like maybe 2 hours. This week was so busy, bro.
It was so much fun playing Ratchet and Clank. I was happy playing the Switch 2016. Right now,
video games are GOAT, bro.
I'm just trying to get platinum. I'm trying to get this game platinum though, so I'm trying to get the last.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to IGN to find out where the last bolts are, the last cards are.
Oh, ain't no shame, bro. I ain't gonna never.
Because I couldn't find some of them. I'm like, because I'm like,
I feel like especially for like the Batman Arkham games with all those Riddler trophies, I don't blame you one at all because some of them can be very annoying.
I was stuck trying to fix a puzzle for an hour. I said, fuck this shit. I'm going to go to IGN and I just find the puzzle. Then I should.
Oh, I do that. I do that all the time. If I spend more than 20 minutes on a puzzle, I'm like, I want to keep playing the game. I'm gonna look it up.
That's what I did.
Because
And look, and look,
a video game should not make you aggro so badly where like you're not enjoying it anymore.
I was
Then what
so
the point of
mad
playing this
because
game?
I knew if I press auto hack or something like that, I knew I'm like, I won't get the trophy. I'm like, yo, I want this trophy. Once I fix this puzzle, I fix the other puzzle. It said you got a silver trophy. I'm like, I knew it. I knew that if I did the auto hack, I would have not got this trophy. I was so happy I didn't because I would have been so mad. I would have been
Just
so
be
mad.
careful that you don't have to start over just to get back the trophies. That would
Oh,
really
hell no.
suck.
That would have made me flip. That would have made me flip. And plus defeating Dr. Nefarious like took me a while. I died 4 times. I was so mad.
Mhm.
I was like, yo, and the lowest health point I got him was like health point 4. I was like, yo, yeah, I got him. I'm good. And I had like health bar 40. I spoke too soon. Cause like literally when he threw me down, he had the little missiles there. Like fuck. And then those missiles literally is like a domino effect. He'll go pop, 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 pop. Like, motherfucker.
I'm
Got 4
not
life
so I'm
points
not
left.
gonna lie. I'm decent at video games. But I've been playing Returnal.
Ooh.
And that game been beating my ass. I have not gotten past the first area in this game. That game is hard. And
So-
I think it's mostly because I have been able to sit down for like 5 hours to play it like you have to. So my goodness gracious.
So the one game I do want to play and stream because I know I don't listen to Ray very well. The one game I want to stream because I know
You don't.
goddamn well this stream would do great because people will just be laughing. It's Dark Souls. I know I'm gonna do so bad in
Oh
this
my
game,
God.
and people could just be laughing, getting mad at me.
If you
I
got
feel like
past the first boss, I would be very impressed. I'm not going front.
really.
Without dying.
No, I mean, no, even with that,
Oh, no.
I would
Sam,
be very
I'm
surprised
dying.
if you played the game
Sam,
long enough to get
if I
past
could
the first
die-
boss.
If I could
And
die
I'm
in
not
Ratchet and Clank,
talking tutorial
I'm dying
boss.
in Dark
I'm
Souls.
talking the first boss.
If
Oh,
I'm dying in
man.
Ratchet and Clank, that's
Bye,
like a
Ashton. Thank
easy
you so
game.
much for
Thank you, man.
all the super chats. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Ashton.
We'll see you
Have a
soon. And yes,
great night.
we can talk Major Demon Queen on Twitter. Hit me up. Unless you don't have that one. I don't remember if you don't have that or not. But yeah, I love Major Demon Queen. And I want an anime real bad. And I want the people who are doing Tokyo Revengers to do Major Demon Queen. I don't know who's doing that right now though, but I want them to do that.
I'll tell you right now who's doing
It'd be
Tokyo
lit.
Revengers.
Oh yeah, did you play Doki Doki?
Right.
I
weren't
did
you supposed to
download
play
it. I did download. I didn't play it because I was playing.
You should
Ratchet.
play it and tweet about it.
I could stream it next week
Yeah.
for sure. I'll stream it next
Sure.
week.
Go for it.
The studio that's
That'll be
doing
lit.
Tokyo Avenger is Leading Films.
Yeah, they should do My Wife a Demon Queen.
The only thing they have scheduled for this year was Cells at Work, supposed kid from the last Dungeon Boonies is overpowered or something like that, so it makes sense. And Farewell My Dear Kramer and some type of soccer anime and some type of big titty anime.
You got raised interest.
It's called Build Divide Code Black. It's it's in fall. The project is set in New Kyoto, where is a new governing lord is decided through one skill our card game. The anime will center around a boy and a guard that he can materialize. Why do I feel like it's some type of a JoJo with Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, those are the secret words to anybody's interests.
True.
Because literally like JoJo and Yu-Gi-Oh in this type of synopsis and everything.
So
Oh.
Vanguard?
I haven't seen her know much about that, so I wouldn't know. But I was speaking to my brother today, and he told me that he played Uncharted 1 and 2. And that got me intrigued that because Ratchet and Clank won't come out for another 3 weeks, right? June 11th? Clank in
Yeah.
time? Or is there a Rift in time,
Mhm.
I think?
Rift in Time.
Let's see. Rift Apart. What is it? It comes out June 11th. Yeah, it's in 3 weeks. So I'm thinking of either playing Uncharted 1 in the meantime or play Dark Souls. for the fun of it.
I'd rather you play
'Cause-
Dark Souls than Uncharted 1, bro.
You just want to see
Because
me
I feel
try?
like
I mean, Uncharted 1 just did not age well.
I remember you
Sure.
telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you telling me about that. Then I aged very well throughout the years because I know my brother played it. He said that it didn't really bother him too much, but he said that he preferred Uncharted 2 over 1 because of the game mechanics and everything like that. So it makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Yeah,
and
boy.
yo, Ratchet and Clank, I was doing horrible at the spaceship thing. You know, like where they tell you to fly and everything, and you have to just do a couple missions. Hopefully they do this better with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, because I was doing horrible in that. Hopefully they fix the mechanics in that.
Okay. But hey,
That's my
I had to
report.
cut it short. I'm getting tired.
I don't
Time for
mind
me
a
to take my ass to bed.
little short stream here for today, or technically for tonight. Blue Eyes White Dragon stand. Oh yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon stand. That's for sure in the anime
Hey,
that
that'd
I
be lit.
mentioned. Blue Eyes White
That'd be
Dragon
lit.
is definitely having a little carpet for those that are a big fan of
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
saw
From
that.
my
Did
plan.
you see that?
the
Yeah.
Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I'm getting the Toon War one for sure.
I think
I
that
don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what else they got. But I do want a rug. I do.
I
might
want the
do
Toon
the
World.
Millennium Puzzle rug.
Toon World one looks lit. Toon World was always great.
The Toon World, I fuck with it heavy. Like I've never been a huge fan of Toon World, but the carpet looks amazing on it. I'm like, damn, I actually want this
It
very
does.
much. So like,
It
damn,
looks
this is
very
very well.
good.
But we're good to go then.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good to just catch up with my boys.
Right?
Yeah, definitely a little short stream, guys.
Hey, thank y'all so much for all the damn love tonight. Y'all were wild. Thank you so much for all them super chats. We really appreciate it. Like for real. It's not something y'all have to do, but we appreciate y'all for real.
Always
Agreed,
love
so-
you guys.
Right.
Ray, can you give us your plugs?
Well, hey, you should check out Villains this weekend. It's not tomorrow, but it's on Saturday. So you should definitely come through and watch that. It will be great. Because James would say it's gonna be a good time because he loves Iron Man 3 and we can't wait to talk about it. Then
He loves villains, by the
you
way,
know me,
guys.
and if you don't-
Sorry, he loves Iron Man 3.
He loves it.
It's
Yeah,
his
he loves
favorite
Iron Man
movie.
3 a lot. He told us off. It's fine, so it's true. But I'm Ray Apollo, RAYAPOLO. I do a lot of fun stuff on Twitch every Saturday morning / afternoon. I do a lot on Twitter, and I'm still gonna keep teasing that secret project. It is almost ready to see the light of day, and I'm very excited about it. So come through, hang out. You know, if you want to yell at me about manhwas or soul leveling, hit me up on Twitter. We'll have a good time.
Ash.
John, yes, I did get that question of yours and everything. I haven't had the chance to respond. I was busy taking care of my fiance. She was sick this week. So I will get to you sometime tonight or tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned on that. And guys, follow me at Legendary Vash everywhere else. Thank you for supporting Anime Lately. Continue subscribing, continue support, continue commenting what you guys like to see, what you like to guys catch up for us, what type of anime content, and definitely guys follow us on Twitter and everything else is very important. And don't forget to continue supporting the Podbean side. Write us a review, rate us. It helps us to get future ad revenue, future stuff to support us in the channel itself. And definitely check out Shonen Ronin this weekend, because you know Dragon Ball Super and Boruto drop this weekend, so we might just add those to the Shonen Ronin lineup for those that want to check out our thoughts and reviews of those series. And small chance I might not be there this weekend, but definitely I will be on the chat. I'll be working production, you know, right?
He's got to live his regular life, y'all.
Mhm.
We can't be mad at it.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sam the Manga Man, and you've been listening to Anime Lately Podcast. You can always follow me at Sam the Manga Man and all my social medias and all the followers, and catch on to Villains this Saturday, where we talk about Iron Man 3 and Dora's Dark World.
Ooh,
Why they got named the
That's
two
weird.
bad films? Can you just say like Winter Soldier maybe? Like those were the good ones.
Okay,
Huh.
okay, I get in the good ones. Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. Yeah, I'll give it that 50-50. Guardians
that
of the
50-50.
Galaxy.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And,
Other than that,
Ant-Man.
I like
that's
Ant-Man.
a great one.
Yeah, Ant-Man
That's
was
a
good.
great one. Paul Rudd was amazing. But other than that, guys, see you on Saturday's stream. And Shona Ronin 12 hours later. See you guys in the next one.
Bye. You said I'm gonna fight you. Don't you do it.
John
Don't
already
do
did
it.
John already did it, though.
God dang it.
Yes, Jason
John already did it.
Pancakes! Let's
I
go!
hate it here.